Vybz Kartel spent over a decade in prison and came out a mogul. We're talking an estimated net worth of $3 to $5 million, massive streaming numbers, and business empires built from behind bars. Today, we're breaking down how the Worl Boss turned tragedy into triumph and what we can learn from his moves. Let's get into it. Let's start with the money, and there's a lot of confusion out there. You'll see some videos claiming Vybz Kartel is a billionaire. Most credible sources estimate his net worth between $3 to $5 million. But here's the reality. When you own your masters, control your publishing, and have private business ventures, the real number is almost impossible to verify. What we do know is he's made millions while incarcerated, and that wealth continues to grow. But forget the debate for a second. Let's talk about what we can actually verify. Kartel has over 2 billion streams across all platforms. His YouTube channel has exploded to over 3.8 million subscribers, with videos consistently pulling millions of views. Fever alone, combining the music video and audio, has surpassed 100 million views. Summertime reached massive global audiences. Here's the most impressive part. During his incarceration from 2011 to 2024, Kartel released over 500 songs. Yes, you heard that right, 500 songs from prison. He was out releasing artists who had complete freedom. That's not just talent, that's strategy. Now hold on. Before we get into the business moves, I need to show you something most people completely miss about this story. See, everyone talks about the 500 songs. The actual mechanics of recording from a prison cell, that's the part that blows my mind. Let me break it down. While locked up, Kartel couldn't physically go to a studio. So what did he do? He built a recording setup in the prison. Voice notes, cell phone recordings. His team on the outside would clean up the audio, produce the beats, and release the music. He kept his name relevant. His catalog kept growing, and his royalties, they kept stacking. Every month, money came in from streams, from YouTube, from radio play, all while he was behind bars. Now let's talk business. Vybz Kartel didn't just make music, he built brands. First, there's his record label, Sidem Records, and later, Short Boss Music. He developed artists, produced tracks, and maintained control over his masters and publishing. Then there's the merchandise and lifestyle brands. Kartel launched shoe lines, clothing brands, and even a liquor brand called Street Vibes Rum. These weren't just vanity projects. They were revenue streams that didn't require him to be physically present. He also capitalized on his image. The Worl Boss brand became synonymous with resilience and defiance. Merchandise featuring his face, his lyrics, and his catchphrases sold globally. Fans weren't just buying music, they were buying into a movement. And here's the brilliant part. He leveraged social media like a marketing genius. His team ran his Instagram, posting content, engaging fans, dropping new music. Even from prison, Kartel had a digital presence stronger than artists with full freedom. So what can we learn from Vybz Kartel's moves? First, protect your masters and publishing. Kartel owns his music, which means every stream, every sample, every sync deal, he gets paid. That's why he could sustain himself for 13 years without performing. You can't build wealth if someone else owns your work. Second, diversify your income. Music, merchandise, liquor, endorsements. Kartel didn't put all his eggs in one basket. When one revenue stream slowed down, others kept him afloat. That's sustainability. Third, control your narrative. Even in prison, Kartel's team kept his brand alive. They posted, they engaged, they released music. The media tried to write him off, but he refused to be forgotten. Your presence matters, online and offline. Fourth, loyalty and team matter. His management, his producers, his legal team, They kept the machine running. You can't build an empire alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in the vision and will execute even when you can't be there. And finally, resilience. Kartel could have given up. He could have let prison break him. Instead, he used it as fuel. He turned limitation into innovation. That's the mindset of a mogul. Now, we have to talk about Sidem Öztürk, Kartel's girlfriend who held him down through it all. While Kartel was locked up, Sidem became his backbone. She visited him regularly, supported him publicly, and remained loyal when the world was watching. In interviews, Kartel has credited her with keeping his spirits up during the darkest times. Their relationship is a reminder that success isn't just about business. It's about having the right people in your corner. Loyalty is priceless, and Sidem proved that for over a decade. When Kartel was released in 2024, one of the first things he did was publicly acknowledge her. That's real love and real partnership. It's a beautiful part of his story that shows the man behind the mogul. Vybz Kartel's story is about more than music. It's about resilience, strategy, and refusing to let circumstances define you. The lessons are clear. Own your work, diversify your income, control your narrative, build a strong team, and never give up. Hit that like button, subscribe to the Faded Multimedia Empire, and remember, your circumstances don't define you. Your moves do. I'm out!
It's faded, baby.
Perfect.